Nothing on Grayson quite yet. We'll go quick injuries. Nothing on Grayson quite yet. More information, in the coming week or so. And then on Felix, got an MRI. There's a lot of swelling in the shoulder. Can't quite make a determination quite yet or diagnose it. So, once the swelling goes down enough to scan it again, then we'll have more information. And that's going to be, probably more weeks than days.
How disappointing is that, considering what he went through to get back and it was pitching pretty well for him?
Yeah, it's incredibly disappointing. He's going to be out for a while. I mean, it's a really important part of the Baltimore Orioles. Very unfortunate set of circumstances.
Is it possible that he pitches again this year?
I can't speculate on it. I just know within a couple weeks he'll get another MRI and we'll go from there.
On the other side, how excited are you to get Adley back tonight?
Yeah, it's a big piece, man. He walked in, brought a lot of energy into the room right away in the kitchen. I was sitting there when he came in, and a lot of smiles, a lot of hugs. I'm fascinated by sticking him in that 4-hole, kind of sitting behind Gunnar, having a switch hitter sitting right there, and the effect of that on Gunnar, and just trying to navigate our lineup. If all 4 of those guys at the top are cooking and fulfilling and reaching their potential, it's an absolute dynamic 4 hitters. And then the guys behind him are pretty good, too.
I'm not positive, but I believe it's only the 4th time this year that you have Cowser, Gunnar, Holiday, Westberg, Adley all in the lineup at the same time, which is kind of the core of this lineup. You feel like you haven't been able to kind of get a complete view of what this lineup can do because of injuries this year and maybe some extended underperformance at times? Yeah,
I think so. All the above, yeah. I think it's very different when you have the whole group together. I think they complement each other in a very unique way, but also we've had really good lineups, too, to put out there. So we have other really good players that have come through and played well. And at times there's been underperformance. I think that's fair to talk about. And then I think at times we've swung the bat pretty good. So I feel like, over the last couple months, I feel like offensively we have trended up. There's been a couple clunkers in there, but I think that's not unique to, the best hitting team in the league right now.
Are you planning to play Rutschman, most days now, or is it going to be more of a split as he comes back?
He caught back-to-back, so I think, the natural progression from there would be 3, if you can pull that off, and then, from there it's 4, and then how many catchers are catching more than 4 in a row? So I think he's close, and I think it's ideally as much as Adley can handle. And I think, these last 2 months, having as much time as he's had off now due to the injury, I don't think we're super concerned about, workload over a 6-month season.